This neck is pretty high on this turtleneck. I feel like I'm a young Bruce Wayne right now. What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch and review for you. Super excited about today's video because I am partnering up with 786 Cosmetics to show you guys some more of their pretty nail polishes. So you may remember I did a video for them a couple months back. I will link it up in the card so you can check it out. What is most exciting about this brand, 786 Cosmetics, is not only are they vegan, they are cruelty free, but they are also certified halal. So for those of you guys who don't know, I talked about it a little bit in the last video, but halal means that the nail polish is water permeable, meaning that water can pass through the layers of nail polish. So if you are performing wudu and praying, you don't have to worry about removing it. So I think this is a super big deal. It's really awesome. Having a brand that is inclusive in this way is just so important. And for those of you guys who are wondering about a little bit more information on that, I'm gonna put a bunch of links down below so you guys can check it out. Like I said, they are 100% certified and verified by the KIC. So now that you guys know all of that information, let's talk about the nail polish. I have 6 newer shades to show you guys. They are all super classic. I feel like they're perfect for spring, especially for Valentine's Day, and I think you're gonna really like them. So let me show you the swatches. So first up in the shades I am showing you guys today, we have this color Isfahan, and this is such a gorgeous, dusty, kind of light mauve-y color. And wow, I'm absolutely in love with this type of shade for spring right now because I feel like it kind of fulfills the dusty quality of springy polishes, but it's also just like a nice classic, almost neutral color that you can wear any time of year. And this one had incredible opacity. It was almost a one coater. I threw on a second coat just to get that full dark opacity, and I think it looked so gorgeous on the nails. Next up we have Himalayas, which is another really gorgeous cream. This one is sort of like a dusty blush pink, and this is another one that I feel like is just a classic any time of year color. And can you just look at that opacity for a second? I think that's my favorite part about this brand, is just how incredibly opaque these colors are. I feel like they're going to be so good for nail art, but it's also just really nice when you're kind of in a rush and you want to get your manicure done fast and you don't want to do a million layers. This one for me was a 2-coater, but I think it was probably because I was just working it a little bit too much, but it looks so gorgeous on. I love this color. Next up we have the shade Jaipur, and I am so sorry if I am butchering these names. I am Googling how to pronounce them, but Google doesn't always tell me the right thing, so if I'm saying them wrong, I am super sorry about that, but hopefully I'm getting them kind of right. But this is another really gorgeous cream. This is like a super bright, almost salmon-y kind of pink cream shade, and on that first coat I was almost getting like this jelly-like feel, but I ended up getting full coverage in the second coat. And while I do think this is another classic shade, like I feel like this is just the shade that everybody reaches for, I think this is such a bright and fun color. Like I feel like I want to wear this for summer because that's just what this color is reminding me of, and it also looks like it's going to be a great pedicure color, just saying. Next up we have the shade Agra, which is a very beautiful classic red cream shade. Now I know everybody probably does have a classic red in their collection, but if for whatever reason you don't, this is the one to grab. This is a 1-coater red. It looks so beautiful, and this is the type of red that you can really wear for any season. I feel like sometimes reds are a little bit dark or a little bit like almost pinky toned. That would either mean they're like a winter color or a summer color, but I feel like this is just a classic bright red. I ended up throwing on a second coat just to show you guys what that looked like, but I honestly think I got absolute full opacity in that first coat, so I think 1 coat is more than enough. Next up we have the shade Gautier, which is a medium, almost wine red type of color. I think in the bottle it looks a little bit more of like a plummy shade, but on my nails at least, I feel like it definitely gave me this like really vibrant, like raspberry wine red type of shade. So it was pretty much opaque in the first coat, but I did need to throw on a second just to get that full opacity. But again, it was just an amazing formula, and I feel like all the colors that I have to show you guys today are just like classic nail polish shades. So it's always good to have like a classic color with a good formula in your collection, so that's why I really like this brand. And last but definitely not least, we have the shade Meta, which is a rich red shade
shimmer, and this is probably my favorite out of all of them. I feel like this is another shade. I know I keep saying this, but this is like a really classic red to have in your collection. I absolutely love having a red shimmer, especially in the winter. This one for me was a one coater, but because of that shimmer, it was a tiny bit streaky, so I ended up throwing on a second coat just to get like a nice, smooth, even finish, and I think it looks so gorgeous on, really for any time of year, but I also kind of want to try it matte. I feel like that would look so pretty.
So yeah, overall really impressed with these polishes. One thing that really consistently blows me away about this brand is the opacity, and I think that has a lot to do with them being halal because, you know, you don't want to have too many layers on your nails. So it's really awesome that all of these are basically 1 or 2 coaters. So yeah, really loving this brand, really loving the colors. I'm so excited to have more of them, and I really want to try more. I love their like city, country, continent inspired nail polishes. I think that's just such a fun concept. So these polishes retail on the 786 Cosmetics website for $12.95 USD each. You can also use the code KELLI to get 10% off your first order on their site. I will link all of that information down below for you guys. But yeah, overall, really excited about these. I hope you are too. I want to hear your thoughts, so let me know in the comments below which of these colors is your favorite. Do you have any other favorites from the brand that you want me to try out? And if you guys like my swatch and reviews, please give this one a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing because why not? It's free. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, fun fact, I do not own a scale. And I'm not talking about a kitchen scale, even though I actually don't own a kitchen scale either. I am referring to obviously a scale that you weigh yourself on. I do not know how much I weigh. I have no interest in weighing myself. I feel like the number doesn't matter so much to me as how I look and how I feel. I only ever find out how much I weigh from the doctor's offices when I go, and you know, sometimes they don't even tell me. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I weigh, and like I said, you know, if I'm feeling like I need to lose weight or I need to be healthier or whatever, I honestly just go based off of how I look in the mirror and judge that, because I feel like it doesn't really matter. Like, what if you weigh X amount but it's all muscle versus weighing X amount but you're not fit or healthy, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the number doesn't matter as much as how you look and how you feel. So I don't know, I've never been a scale person, so I've never actually owned one. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!